After waiting a near eternity, actually 49 years of my life, I finally have a Riddler in the collection. Can you believe it's taken that long? Well, today I'm going to be reviewing in 4K glory the Sideshow Premium Format Riddler. This, of course, was sculpted by the incredible Maria Panfilova, which has become one of my favorite sculptors. I absolutely love her work, and I can't wait to show you this. So without further ado, let's just get to the freaking review. All right, I did quickly want to show you the box. It's got some great box art. Obviously, you've got the Riddler green. You got the big black question mark, which is cool. You got the Sideshow.com logo. Definitely recommend Sideshow. They do phenomenal work. Of course, you got the Riddler graphic there on the side, which looks great. Batman emblem there. And again, you got the premium format. Just a really fun box. Lots of great colors, as you can see. But as always, I know you're not here to see a box, so let's get right to the review. All right, guys, here we go. The Riddler Premium Format from Sideshow Collectibles, sculpted by the incredible Maria Panfilova and the Sideshow team. I can't believe, guys, I cannot believe we finally have a Riddler in the collection. And it's just so freaking awesome. It's so freaking awesome. So anyway, let's just get right to it. We'll start with the base like we always do. One thing that we noticed really quickly was how great the paint applications were on the base, because it just reminded us of like that old painted subway metal, you know, that just had been, you know, degrading over time. It looks really good. Just a really great patina on it. Makes it look very old. And then you also have that that diamond plate right there, which looks great, and it's got rust area all throughout. So it looks really nice. It's got like patches of things. Got all this tubing, which looks really nice. I love the bolt cutters here. That's really nice on there, and you can actually, you know, it's actually, you know, on there. It's a separate piece, which looks great. So it's attached to the base. You have this great generator. I'm assuming that's what that is, some sort of generator, you know, that's powering this bomb. You got the little pieces of wire that have been snipped off. You got pieces of like duct tape that are down here that go all the way through the gas can. You also have the gas leaking out of it. And this is the back of the statue. You're never going to see this, but look at the detail they put into that. It looks really great. You can see that it's got some duct tape areas. You got all these wires, duct tape to the back. It's got that switch that comes down. It doesn't actually come down, but you know, it's a great storytelling elements, which I love. Again, the gas can's a lot of fun. It's got, you know, a nice paint application on the corners there. It's got speckling, so it makes it look old and dirty. You even have like exposed wires, like the copper coming out of the wires there, which is a really nice little tiny detail. It looks great. You got the yellow, gray, red wire. So it just adds a little pop of color at the bottom, little visual interest. And again, this is all really sculpted nicely. And then it's got another layer here. I'm not exactly sure what this is that he's standing on. Maybe some of you in the chat could tell me in the comments. But it's weathered nicely. Almost looks like it's got like a vent of some sort. I'm not exactly sure what that is. But anyway, then of course you have the TV, as Billy said in the unboxing. Thank you everybody that joined us for that, by the way. You got the Zenith TV from the 80s, which is great. You would think that Riddler could afford maybe a newer TV. But it's got Wayne Enterprises here, which is really awesome. And the TV looks like it's really on. It looks really nicely done. I don't know if that's like a decal somehow, but it's really good. And then of course you got the wires to the TV. And then of course you got the actual drum, and look at the weathering on it. It looks great. It's got like these gooey areas, like it's been, you know, like the oil or some sort of grime and slime. And you got the actual detonator boxes themselves. This is real chain, and again, you can kind of like mess with it however you want. I just have it kind of tucked into the back here. You can kind of tuck it in there, kind of tuck it down below. You can't mess it up really. I mean, it is real chain. You know, it's real. You know, so you can play with it however you want. You can have it, you know, just draped over it if you want. But the way they show it in the video is you kind of drape it over this, and then you drape it over the next one, which is back there. So the chain is nice, and it's got the flammable with like the red. I don't know if it's blood or just rust or whatever it might be, but it's nicely painted. It's really nice, and you got the texturing on the top of the drum as well here, which looks great. You got the map, which is really great. These are the plans of the Wayne Tower, which is really nice. And you got the question marks on it, but it's basically the schematics. Sorry for the shadow in here. But it's really cool too. If you shine a black light on this, it has the question mark. So, I mean, what a great nod. Really great nod. You guys can see that in the unboxing video. Let's look at Riddler himself. Let's look at some of the applications here. Really weird shoes. It's got the stitching on the side. You can see the nice weathering on the bottoms here. I think it's really well done. Looks like it might be like had been wet or just grimy that he's been through. And of course, that's on both feet right there. The socks are that really nice color purple. It's got some nice texturing to it. And then of course, the bottom of the pant leg, you can see where it's got that great weathering effect there. Nice greens. I like that his knees are shredded. Dan said it best. You know, he kind of calls this line the grimy Gotham. You know, and that's exactly what it is. I love the take that they've done on these. Again, you can see the skin knees there. Nice paint applications on the green jacket, which looks really nice. Nice texturing there, and different, you know, the way the light hits it. Got some lighter colors, some darker colors. Just looks really good. Of course, you also have the question mark, which I absolutely love with this beautiful purple. And one thing I wanted to show you, not everybody might have seen this, but look at the back. Look at that. Riddle me this, what is black and blue and bleeds profusely? I mean, come on, how great is that? You're never going to see it. It's on the back of the card, but I just think it's awesome. Again, really nice keyed magnets there. So this thing right here, this is the Riddler cane, and let me kind of show you what it looks like outside of the statue itself. But basically, there is a key right here on the back, and that key is in over here on the side. And that to me is the only nitpick, is because whenever you view it from the front, you don't really see it back there. You can kind of see it's kind of back there if you had it off to the side. But if you have it straight on, you don't see it. So somebody in our live chat, while we were doing the live unboxing, said, hey, why don't you, can you put it in his hand? And no, you can't, but you could, you know, lean it up against his leg. You could do something kind of like that. You can, somebody had put it right, you know, kind of between the wire there. I mean, it's kind of however you want to do it. But I had kind of put it between his leg and just had it kind of hanging out, you know, kind of like this. So again, it's kind of like however you want to do it. There is no really wrong way to do it. But if you want to have it in the front of the statue, you can, which I think it just adds a lot to it. It also matches the gold belt back there, which is nice. So I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to leave it like, you know, it's meant to be that way, because I like the question mark in the front. So, you know, if that's the way you want to add it to your pose, you can. So I think that's really cool. You also have the hand with the detonator, which looks great. I love the purple colors. And then if you want to see the detonator on the other side, you see if I can kind of spin him around here so you guys can kind of see it back there. Got the nice red button and the wires on it. Got the, love the little clasp here. Love the question mark. Little lapel, or what are they? Yeah, not a lapel pin. Sorry about that. But it looks great. Cufflinks, that's the word I'm looking for. Jeez, it's been a long day, I guess, for the BSC. You got the shirt, which is really well sculpted back there with the tie. I would be careful with the tie. Not a real strong magnet on this. There is some give here, so just be careful. But it's tucked back there, so you know you're not going to knock into it. But just be careful with that. I would definitely recommend just be ginger with it. And then of course you have the portrait, which is, I love the portrait. I love how grimy it is. I'm going to take it off just so you guys can see it a little closer off the statue, but it just is so well done. I like the white eyes. I know that wasn't everybody's favorite. I also like the way they did the ribbon on his hat. And then you got the nicks in the hat too. I love it, and it appears darker in person, so you get that grime effect even more in person. The whole statue itself is darker green than what appears here, but I mean, gosh, he just looks fantastic. I am so happy with the way this statue turned out. And I love that he's seated. I like that it's different. We talked about the fact that it's got visual interest, whereas a lot of the statues are all just standing up tall. This one is going to add some height variations, some visual interest, and obviously that purple color and the green color that's going to pop in your collection. I just think it's awesome. And I could not be happier with this piece. I'm very excited about the tweeter head bust as well. It's just a different take. But I didn't hesitate for a second to order this, just like I didn't hesitate to order Man-Bat. Again, Man-Bat, Riddler, and also Penguin have all been done by Maria Pamphilova, which has quickly become one of my favorites. And I just absolutely think that I would love her to do the whole rest of the line. You know, do a Mad Hatter, do a new Two-Face, do a Ra's al Ghul, do a Joe Chill. Come on, Sideshow, I dare you. I dare you to do those characters. I double dog dare you. So anyway, I hope that they're listening, because obviously these have sold well for Sideshow. And I could not be happier with this statue, with the way it looks. And I can't wait to add it to the back shelf back there. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this particular statue? Do you love it? Do you wish it was different? Do you wish it was standing? Let me know your comments down below. Again, my opinion is I freaking love it. And I'm so happy that it's finally in the Batcave. Yeah, it's just so cool. I would recommend you probably put him up a little higher, because he is looking down. So like a bottom shelfer might not be the best for this guy, because you're going to lose that portrait. So I definitely recommend you have it up a little higher if you can. But he's going to fit in perfectly with your other rogues and your other Batman collectibles. Well done, Sideshow. You get an A+ from the BSC. I freaking love it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And thanks for watching today, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Riddle me this. Hey guys, you know how much I love my Red Wolf collectible slab stands. Well, they have something brand new for you. This is a CGC frame. This thing is super well built. It's got really strong magnets and foam pads that is going to protect your CGCs when you put them inside. It also has a holder, which looks great on a desk or a desktop. It looks fantastic. And then of course, all you do is you pop it into place and then you snap the cover on with the magnets. It looks fantastic. It's got texturing on the outside. It looks clean, it looks sleek. You can also hang it on the back. It also has protective corners to protect your walls. This thing is absolutely amazing. It looks fantastic. I cannot recommend these enough. I think you're going to absolutely love them because of the clean look. I love what Red Wolf Collectibles has done with this particular display item. And of course, if you use code STATUE at checkout, it's going to save you money. I cannot recommend enough. RedWolfCollectibles.com. This thing is absolutely incredible. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.